Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of my Cassette Beasts playthrough here on YouTube. In today's episode we're gonna do more exploring to new areas, and game is actually starting to show up some real difficulty for me, and I have some struggles in this episode. I will show you briefly about that as well, but mainly I'm gonna focus on the progress that I made this time in my playthrough. So without further ado, let's jump into the action itself and see how things went this time. So here we are with our current kind of quest log. We have a bunch of stuff still here available for us, and after looking through all of the options, I thought I could maybe go give a shot to this landkeeper mission. So we talked to Eugene here and let him know that they have some kind of a main base somewhere here in the world, and we'll take him with us to see if we can find our way into that HQ and see if we can have some sort of final fight or something like that with the land keepers. So I'll head my way with Eugene here into the marshes area, finding some loot boxes like this. I mean, they're not really loot boxes but chests. Find some stuff and just kind of exploring around. And we also meet this woman we met last time in the playthrough, whose brother is still lost somewhere. We have the quest for that in the quest log as well. I'll have a little chat with her just to get to know a little bit more about her before moving on.
Farewell.
So as I am looking through this area, I can see that I apparently can't really find my way to the HQ because it's kind of somewhere in an elevated area. We find this landkeeper here, we can fight against her to see if she can give us some kind of hint or something like that. But here we can also notice why I struggle a little bit here in today's episode. I mean, this was also pretty obvious in the last episode as well, but the enemy levels are starting to be higher than what my team members and myself are. Especially Eugene, because I haven't have him with me in a while. He's still in level 30s. I am still under level 40 myself, but enemies, as you can see, are already level 40s and above, and that was already something I struggled a little bit in the previous episode as well. So fights are coming harder and harder, and maybe my team is a little bit under leveled for this area, so that causes some challenges. Let's just say that. I mean, for example, this fight is still beatable, but we shall notice in today's episode that not all the fights go so smoothly. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure how do I get into that landkeeper HQ, because as said, it is kind of hard to access because I don't know where to go. But we shall find our way. Well, at least we think. I think I do find a way that might take me there, but as said, things do not go as smoothly as thought. And as we can see here, this freaking poison monster thing definitely deals so much damage. These are like my two strongest fighters at the moment. They are both in their final forms, and they struggle against the enemies here. Because I do believe it's about the levels here. I'm not 100% sure about it though, because I still think that the beasts themselves get stronger by getting those stars to their tapes, and these levels are tied to the characters. So I'm not exactly 100% sure, but I think the stars on the tape are the ones that affect the stats of the beasts, maybe the levels as well, but as said, I'm not 100% sure. I haven't really investigated that much. We can still get that poison monster thankfully beaten, and we will be able to take out this monster as well. But as said, it's definitely a little bit of struggle because this was just one fight and I had to use so much resources already for this one. So how the heck am I supposed to, survive out here? At least my Ramthesum learns this pretty cool looking galactic beatdown attack. So it's always nice to have some, stronger moves available for my beasts. Unfortunately, this landkeeper did not have any kind of hint for us how to access their HQ, so we're still here just trying to find our way randomly. I head to this campfire in the beach to just kind of, rest up and heal my party, because it's a pretty tough going out here at the moment. And then we're gonna, you know, try to return back to the way where the HQ should be. And also we are able to now remaster this Veloci rifle into next form, which is pretty good. And it evolves into this Artillerex, which is very cool looking beast if nothing else. It's nice to have this kind of a maybe strong fire type. I guess we shall test it out and see how it's going to work out. So after a little bit exploring, I found this cavern, which might be the right way. Based on just because Eugene makes this comment, it makes me think that, hey, maybe this is some kind of like hidden pathway. Like a dangerous pathway filled with monsters and stuff like that, but you know, still a pathway to find the right way to the Landscapes HQ. So there's this hole where we need to head down, and this place is just gonna go deeper and deeper downwards. We have all these kind of winds that can take us back up if we want to. But we're gonna start exploring around here and see where this will take us. All of the spider enemies here are as well in level 40, so it's actually a pretty tough place to go through, and my team is struggling a lot against these guys. So, you know, I was starting to, you know, kind of feel a bit worn out with these fights and started to, you know, just run away from them as we saw there. But here's the real challenge once we get like to the very down below of this place. Now, after seeing this, like the end of this dungeon, I guess you could say, it starts to look like, okay, maybe this was not the right way to go. Anyway, this is just kind of like a secret location where we have this golden spider thing. And this thing is just insane with its allies as well. And honestly, here, there was no chance for me to win this fight. They are way too strong level-wise. My gosh, I'm just way too weak to fight this fight, at least yet for the time being. So in the end I had no choices but to just escape this fight. There was a 0% chance to flee, which means I'll have to the game offers you the option to just run straight back to the, well, I forgot the name of the what was the name of the town, but you know, back to the hometown, back to your home. You will lose items when you do that, but you know, at least you can get out alive. I don't even know what happens if you actually just completely wipe out in the fight. I guess it would just throw you into the hometown anyway, and then you would just, you know, lose some items. But yeah, as we can see here, you can go down in a single hit, so I was like, yep, nope, there's no chance that I can win this with just, you know, one guy. And here we see, yeah, 0% to flee. Yeah, Harbor Town was the name of the hometown. Fast travel back there, you will lose some items, and yeah, definitely chose that option here. So at this point I decided, okay, I'm gonna have to take a step back and just kind of, you know, not go into that area yet. I need to get my team stronger first, do some other objectives out of the way, and then return to that place to try to find that Landkeeper's base and everything like that a little bit later. But hey, at least we can remaster this little guy now into its next form, which is kind of cool. Spitfire is the name of this thing. Kind of cute looking little thing. I guess it's a pretty nice thing to have. So as said, I'm gonna, you know, try to find some other stuff to focus into for the time being. I decided actually I'm gonna go into the Cherry Meadow next. I want to find the Captain Buffy to fight against, and maybe also find this ruin to investigate as well. It looks like by the ruins, the game means actually this castle-looking thing or church up there. So no idea how to access that as well, which is a little bit unfortunate. You do find this thing that unlocks this thing. I don't know what's going on here specifically, but we'll head up. It seems to be some kind of sort of puzzle with these statues here. We can, you know, rotate them around and just, you know, try to figure out what to do here. I guess the idea is to get them to be same color, so we'll rotate them around a little while. I always, you know, struggle to actually consistently come up with the certain order you have to rotate them, so I'll just always end up rotating them randomly until, you know, they magically turn into same color. Like here, we got it sorted out with that strat. And then we get a little chest here open, some resources, which is always a good thing to have, I guess. Here we end up fighting actually the Captain Buffy. It's actually this woman we've seen around here before, just kind of chilling. So we're gonna, you know, prepare our team, save the game, and then have a fight against her and see how that goes.
Hi there. Well, Eh? Let's do it!
I'm not gonna comment too much over this fight itself. In the end, it is pretty manageable fight to do. The main gimmick with the Buffy seems to be that she likes to set her own monster up, and the Dandelion here kind of uses these AP boosting effects for it, and it also, you know, does the AP steal stuff and like that. It wants to always collect its AP to full and then use a move that will one-shot my monsters. And that happens a couple of times here, which is a little bit annoying, and I struggle with that a little bit. But in the end, I will be able to beat this fight on the first try, thankfully. I'm gonna spoil you that much. But you can watch the fight here yourself and see how it goes exactly.
Oh.
And thus the final beast from Buffy's team goes down and we have won the fight. So yeah, it took a little while and I lost a couple of my beasts because of those last rights attacks, which were kinda crazy, but you know, it still worked out quite fine. And we do get the stamp from the Captain Buffy as well now here. So not that many, only 5 more captains apparently left, and then we have our stamp card completely full. It's pretty nice. Here I continue to try to kind of explore around and see if there's any way I could find to access the church, but honestly even behind here I can see something right there, but still nothing that could actually get me there. Here I kind of fell down into the ocean and noticed, okay, we have this kind of like, what the heck are these zombies iron monsters that can just kind of spawn from the under the water and attack you, which is very interesting to see. But also we encounter something rather interesting here regarding the Viola's brother. So yeah, I don't know if that was a ghost or whatever, but let's go talk to Wirral about that and see what she wants to do with that information.
What?
And thus we actually get Viola as a companion now, and will be partnering with us now for this mission. So Eugene gets to send back home for now. And also, yeah, we get this beast that we saw Viola using last time we saw her. I don't know, was it in previous episode or previous before that, but anyway. And yeah, let's go with Viola back to where we saw that vision of the brother and see what's up.
Well...
So based on what we just witnessed there, it seems there's an Archangel here plotting something. That Archangel may have done something to Viola's brother. We found the shipwreck which we would need to explore next, but I decided to end my session here before, you know, continuing more into depths of this place, because I was feeling a little bit worn out and didn't want to start the whole next big thing for this episode. So yeah, I'm gonna continue from here in the next episode. Thank you for watching this episode of my Cassette Beasts playthrough. If you enjoyed this part, remember to like the video, comment down any thoughts you might have below in the comment field about the game, or if you have any other comments in mind, let me know. And of course, if you're new over here, remember to subscribe to support the channel. And as always, I will see you all with the future videos. But for now, it's bye bye.